Y'all already know the vibes. It's story time Friday. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your little snacks, and tune in for this tea.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. About none of that shit.
All right, let's get right into it because as y'all can see, like, why I look like I got on, y'all, I promise you this shirt is so cute, but like you can never tell from this angle. Anyway, I gotta go somewhere, so yeah, let's get right into it. So y'all already know, before we get into the video, we gotta do small business promos. Today's business promo goes out to Jeulia. It's premium artisan jewelry, okay? Now, what comes in the box is this little gift bag in case you just, like, you know, want to give them a small little cute gift bag. You don't got to use that big box. It comes with this little pamphlet. It tells you a lot about the jewelry. The jewelry is quality and affordable. There's no nickel in this jewelry, and it is sterling silver. Matter of fact, let me show y'all the page. This is the box that the items come in. Well, for me, I got a necklace, so this is what your necklace will come in. And then it comes in this little baggie, you know, and if you want to gift it, you can make it real cute up in here. This is the necklace that I got. Let me put the box behind it so y'all can see it. If you can't see it still, it says Ohthatsti. I really like this necklace, and this necklace is heavier than the other necklaces that I've gotten from this company. So I like this one. It got a little weight to it, you know, feel real expensive. Let's put it on. Ooh, I think this might be my new favorite necklace. This is so cute. Let me turn the ring light off. Oh, y'all can't see it no better, but this is so cute. How about I get closer? This is like a little close-up. It's so cute. And I turn my ring light off. There's really no difference with the ring light because this is what I have the ring light on. This is with the ring light off, and this is what it on. I like my necklaces to be like real high when it's a name necklace. Like, I don't like my name necklaces down here or anything. I like it to be just right here. I want to say I got like 14 inches, but if not, I got the next one, probably 18. Now, I don't think this 18. I don't know, y'all. Look in the description. I love this, y'all. I love me a short little dainty necklace. It's so cute. Okay. I love it. So yeah, y'all, if you are interested in a quality, affordable name necklace, definitely check out Jeulia. I have a lot of their necklaces. I will still be making a tarnish free video because as of right now, to this date, nothing I got from Jeulia has tarnished or even attempted to change color. Now, granted, I don't wear Jeulia specific necklaces every day, but I have worn them. I wore one in the shower accidentally and it looks the same. So yeah, pretty much I will keep y'all updated on whether or not it tarnished, but till this day nothing has tarnished. So okay, if you are interested in this necklace, like I said, all the information will be in the description about it. Thank you once again to Jeulia for sending out your products. I really appreciate it. Before we get into this video, y'all, make sure y'all give me a thumbs up, okay? Leave me a comment and hit that subscribe button. And yeah, let's just get into it. Here we go, back again with part 2 of going out of town with the broke friend. Okay, y'all thought I would have learned my lesson from last time, huh? Because I went out of town with her before. Y'all, no, I didn't learn my lesson. And even after going out of town, her steering wheel locking up, I don't know how many times we hit a dog, we drove into a ditch, she left me stranded, had me sleeping on the couch with dudes that I didn't even know, all kinds of stuff, y'all. You thought I would have learned my lesson, right? No, cause little T, she ain't learned lessons. Old T, younger T, whatever, she ain't learned lessons, okay? I went through a lot of repeating situations because I did not ever learn the lesson. I can say on this trip, things was a little different. Like, I wasn't as nice and willing. I kind of was. Let me stop, because I just can't feel like I'm playing people like that. Anyway, let's get into it. If you want to go watch part 1, you can. Like, I had to go back and look at that video to see what I call one of Neek's sister friends. So I just remember like thumbing through that video, like skipping around, and it was so cringy to me because even though I just posted that like what, 2 years ago, a year ago maybe, I was cringing at the video because I'm like, that's not even me no more. Like, I can't even watch this. Oh, I don't like it. Oh Lord. I went hard on May in part 1 because she did a lot to me. We got into it a lot of times and I must have been having flashbacks or something because I'm like, dang, why did I go so hard on her? But honestly, it is what it is. I don't feel that way no more. I really don't care. Anyway, after me and Neek got back in town from that first trip, we did not really talk like that. I was mad because first of all, her dude, Keith, he owed me $200+ for funding her wardrobe for the first trip. I bought all her clothes for the first trip. on the premise of that her boyfriend was going to pay me back once we got to Louisiana. When we got there, he paid her some money and didn't give me anything ever. So I was a little salty about that. And then I gave her like extra few dollars throughout the trip, you know. I mean, of course I paid her gas, but like I funded the whole trip, gas and everything. When we stopped at the gas station, I was the one getting all of the gas. The only thing I didn't do was like maybe buy her food because Keith had gave her some more money. So y'all, I was a little salty about it. And then on top of that, she owed me money before we even went out of town together. I wasn't keeping tabs on how much she owed me, but she owed me a good chunk of change. For real. So I was a little salty, and I was like, you know what, let me back up from her, because not talking to her, that's gonna keep money in my little pockets. So yeah, we got back. I wasn't really talking to her like that. Mind you, we did work together. This is around the time when I was working at Walmart overnight. So she didn't work overnight. She worked from whatever time to 11 p.m. and I came in at 9 p.m. and I worked to 6 a.m. So we did have to work a few hours together, but she was in customer service and I was on the register. Sometimes I did have to like go into customer service to empty the bins and put the items back on the shelf, do returns. But that's the only time I would really see her. So it was kind of easy to avoid her. So yeah, we didn't really talk that much. I did keep in contact with the guy that I met down there the first time. I named him Corey. Y'all, if you've seen part 1, you already know about Corey. Yeah, I fumbled a bag with Corey. Oh my God, not even a bag, just like I fumbled the man, because I could tell he's like a really good man to this day. So yeah, I kept in contact with him. You know, we was talking every day for like a month. I mean, I really wanted to go back and see him, but did I have a car? I think I did have a car, but even me having a car, like there was no way that little, my little busted down Honda could have made it to Louisiana. So I was like, I don't know, boy, you got to come to Houston. So yeah, we was talking. He was thinking about taking a trip to Houston, etc., etc. Just keep in mind that we was talking like every single day for a month. How I got back talking to Nick. I remember one day I'm just in customer service, you know, emptying the bins, putting stuff in the baskets so I can do the returns. And my brother come in. So my brother started messing with me while I'm working and stuff. And then Nick happened to walk by. So my brother was like, oh, who is that? You know, like checking for her and stuff. And I'm like, that's Nick, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling him. So Nick walked by and he was like, hey, what's up? My name is blah, blah, blah. I'm Tatiana, brother. I'm like, dang, why you had to include me in your little macking session? This is dang, got nothing to do with me. No. So anyway, mind you, my brother is standing like right by me. So I kind of felt like I had to say something because Neek looked like she wanted to talk to me anyway. So I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is my brother, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, okay, da, da, da. You know, they just talking, whatever. From that small interaction with me and Neek, we slowly started getting back cool, because before we went on this first trip to Louisiana, we was real cool. Like, I was at her house every day. We was getting, girl, child, we got matching tattoos. Where this dumb little tattoo at? We got matching tattoos together. So we started getting real cool, you know. We started hanging out, started going out with her and her cousin. Not like going out, but like hanging out with her and her cousin. Her cousin don't really need a name. Yeah, we started just doing things together. And I remember one day she wanted to go get another tattoo. I think she wanted to get matching tattoos again, but I'm like, listen, both my finger tattoos, I got matching with somebody. I don't want no more matching tattoos with nobody else. No, thank you. So I was like, yeah, I'll get my ears pierced or something, because in my ears, I think I have like 8 piercings on one side and then 9 on the other side. So I was like, yeah, I'm just finna pick something safe. And then we was going to Dago's, and if you go on a Wednesday to Dago's, piercings is $1. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get me this little dollar piercing from Dago's. I'm not buying your tattoo. I hope she don't ask me. And yeah, I'm just keep it safe like that. So that's what we do. We go to the tattoo shop. I get my little piercing in my ear. I think that's the time that I got these piercings. I don't have an earring in, but I got this pierced, and it was, I think that was actually $5 though, not $1, but it was better than $30. And we also go with her cousin. So we there and we just talking and stuff, and she just telling me how she got a family reunion coming up and she want to go back out to Louisiana and this and that. I'm like, oh hell, I'm thinking to myself, girl, please don't invite me, please, because that's what it sounded like it was leading up to. Please don't invite me, because I ain't going, I ain't trying to hear it. And anyway, the cousin, she was like inviting the cousin. She was like, yeah, Tati, you should come and this and that. And I was like, girl, I don't know. Nah, I probably gotta work. I think it was like a week. We had a week. I basically had a week to request my days off. So she was like, girl, go ahead and do it, you know, so it ain't till this date, so you got time and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, girl, I don't know. I want to say, bitch, no. You know that first trip was hell. No. The cousin was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, girl, your cousin don't even want to go. Why the fuck you think I want to go? So we was drinking daiquiris and stuff before we went because, you know, I guess you want to knock the edge off her tattoo, whatever. So against my better judgment, y'all, I don't know if it was the liquor or not even liquor. I don't know if it was the daiquiri or the fact that she was like, girl, and you could see Corey again. Corey, do you still talk to Corey? And I was like, oh, Corey do live in Louisiana, huh? Damn, she got me. She done reeled me in with that one. So I'm like, damn, I do want to see Corey. So like, I'm like, I don't know, girl. I don't know. But in my head, I'm thinking like, how can I ask her if her funds are straight this time? Because I'm not funding this trip again. Y'all, if you want to watch part 1, you're going to see. Well, I wouldn't even consider it like a part 1. That's just like the first time we went out of town together. Y'all will see that I funded her trip. And clearly in the video, I was still salty about it. I don't know how many years later. Nah. I wasn't salty in that video. I was just like really on her ass about it. Cause I really just must have been having flashbacks in that video. Y'all go watch it. Cause I was like, they was some thought. Y'all, they was thought, and I ain't even gonna lie. But anyway, she going on and on and on. She telling me how Rainy, which is, okay, let me break down these people. So Neek has a sister and I named her sister May. May has a roommate in her college dorm and I named the roommate Rainy, okay? So May, y'all, I have a story time on why I don't think Neek and May are sisters, because the story that Neek gave me, it was like she met May somewhere, and I don't even, it was kind of like some sister type shit. And I don't even know where. I'm not even finna cap to y'all and be like, it was at the mall or it was at a shoe store or something. I forgot where she said she met this girl, but it was so random. And she went up to the girl like, is your daddy Willie Mae Earl Jenkins? And May was like, yeah, my daddy Willie Mae Earl Jenkins. And she was like, that's my daddy too. Like, it was so fake and far-fetched. I'm like, girl, you ain't take time to think about this story, because this don't sound for real. This sound like you watched the episode of Sister, twisted around a little bit, and boom, that's how y'all met and found out y'all was sisters. Girl, leave me alone. Yeah, that's why I be saying sister when I talk about Neek and May, because I don't know if they sisters for real. But either way, she was telling me like, yeah, Rainy, which is her sister's roommate, she's not gonna be there. She's gonna be staying with her dude, so we can share a Rainy room this time. You don't gotta sleep on the couch, because the whole last trip I slept on the couch with random people coming in and out, and I just did not feel safe. So I was starting to consider it against my better judgment, but she going on and on talking, and I'm like, all right, let me just go ahead and say this. And I don't want to make her feel no type of way. So I say something like, girl, we got to make sure our funds is in order first. Like, I don't know. She was like,
girl, my bills are paid. Keith just came down to pay my bills. Pay my rent and this and that.
And I'm thinking in my head, like, Keith done came down to Houston and paid your rent, but he still owed me like about $200+. At that point, I was just like, you know what? I done been through this before with letting a friend borrow money. So it's either like I let it go, take the L and accept it and move on, or I beef with another bitch over money. And I just didn't have the energy, because whatever. So I just took the L. The problem is with taking L's though, when you start accepting L's, more of them start to come. So no, do not accept no L's. Don't be like me. She going on and on about how her bills is paid. Me, I ain't have no bills, okay? No, I only had a cell phone bill. But I was just trying to see where old girl pockets was looking like. It's always the people that pockets ain't hitting. They be so pressed to go out of town. Sit your ass down. Looking like a clown. Y'all, I let Neek convince me to go on this trip. I did. I let her convince me. But the kicker is, y'all, when we leave in the tattoo shop, I mean, like, when it's time for her to, like, pay for her tattoo, because I think you pay first, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure you pay first. So anyway, whatever. I paid for my piercings first. And then she was behind me. And she was like, oh, I'm like $10 short. Tati, can you give me $10? And I'm going to pay you back and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, here we go again. Here we go again. Like, you was cool for like a week, but now you starting to show me that you that same old Neek. That should have been my red flag. She asking for $10, and in my head I'm thinking like, all right, it's $10. Like, at least she not asking me to pay the whole thing like she used to do. I used to foot all her little, you know, when we did stuff together, I pretty much foot the bill, because on the guys that, oh, I'm gonna pay you back, I ain't never get paid back. I ain't think too much of it. I do not know why, because that was definitely my sign. That was my sign. No, do not go on this trip. Anyway, fast forward, get to work. I put my days in. Like I said, I got a week to do it or get approved or whatever. So I'm like putting my days in, and just to make sure, y'all, just to make sure I get these days off, I had to unalive a fake family member to get these days off. And to my surprise, they gave me bereavement pay, which I felt bad for taking because there was nothing happened. But hey, at least I got paid to go on this little trip from my job, okay? I did not expect them to give me bereavement pay. I did not know. So fast forward to the day that we going out of town. Neek worked like a half a day, which I don't know why. She should have just called in or something, because that's like I don't even know how long, a 6-hour drive. So whatever, she worked a half a day. I spent the night at her house so I can already be there when she get off, right? We finna head out, but you know what? Like, I think the day before I was like, girl, should we rent a car? You wanna go half on a car or whatever? She was like, no, I got my car fixed so the steering wheel don't be locking up. And I had rode in a car with her and her steering wheel wasn't locking up, so I believed her. I'm thinking, okay, she really got this car fixed. Child, so we head out, right? First hour, go smooth, whatever. The only thing I didn't like is she like said something about my brother, like, yeah, I think your brother like me, but I'm just really finna see what I can get out of him and blah, blah, blah. Mind you, my brother is the one who referred her to the guy to fix her car. That I don't even think she got fixed for real, but whatever. She thought she was gonna get it for free. I don't know, y'all. That's the crazy. I don't even want to add that because that's like 30 extra minutes of explaining something. So yeah, she was basically saying like, yeah, I'm just see what I can get out of him. And I was thinking like, girl, my brother don't got nothing for you. He got mouths to feed. That's what he got. But I ain't want to say that, you know, I'm not trying to put my brother's little business out there. But I'm thinking like, it's giving user. So I said, girl, why you trying to trick off my brother? And she was like, girl, don't stop my bag and this and that. And I was like, oh, okay. I slide my little phone out and I shoot my brother a text. I forgot exactly what I said to him, but yeah, I warned my brother. And if anybody think that I stopped her bag, there was no bag to be stopped, okay? But I feel like just because my brother don't have much or in a certain situation, he would still try to give as much as he could, just like me. Like, we're both generous people. So I was like, you're not finna play him. He got kids. Like, you know, I don't know. I side-eyed her from that conversation. But the rest of the ride, we just vibing or whatever. And that's like the first hour, y'all. Tell me why. Hour in, same type of situation. We on them roads that's like only one lane going this way and then one lane coming that way. And then ditches on the side and then woods and stuff. We on that type of road. Steering wheel lock up. Thank God that we was like the only people on this road, because we really would have hit somebody because the car swerved into the other lane for a brief moment. It's like when her steering wheel locked up, she could get control of the car, but she couldn't like steer for real. She could only do about this much steering, like this. So she got the car out the other lane and she slowed down. But why is your steering wheel still locking up? It locked up for a brief moment. It didn't lock up for as long as it used to. But that's still scary. Why is your car still doing this? I thought you got it fixed. So I'm like, girl, do you want to pull over? You want to head back? We can still make it to Enterprise. I think Enterprise was closed. I was just panicking and talking because I was scared. That's scary when the steering wheel lock up out of nowhere. And what? She not answering me right. She just concentrating, and I get it because you got both of our lives in your hands. So yes, please concentrate. I'm just scared talking. So when she finally get a hold of the car and her steering wheel like get back regular, she was like, no, I don't know why it's doing that. It hasn't did that in 2 weeks and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, 2 weeks? Girl, you made it seem like you got your car fixed a month ago and you was for sure that this steering wheel wasn't finna lock up no more. That steering wheel locked up. I grabbed that little thing. I'm swerving and y'all, I'm dramatic as hell. No, but I was scared as hell though. Oh, y'all, I forgot to mention, like, before we left, I'm the one that filled her tank up, right? And I even offered to drive. Like, I'm thinking, let me contribute something to this trip so she don't think I gotta fund it again. You know, I'm trying to do whatever. So I'm like, you know, I can drive. And she was like, no, it's fine. Like, this is my car. I really don't like people drive my car, which I understand because I don't like driving other people's car. But I just wanted to help out in some other way than money. So I did fill her tank up the first time. I don't know how long in or whatever, but she had to fill her tank up again. And she asked me to fill it up again. So I'm like, okay. All right, maybe she gonna fill it up on the way back. I don't know. I'm just assuming. So I filled her tank up one more time because I wasn't trying to have it like last time. Y'all know last time we waited a whole entire hour because she was lying, talking to y'all. It was a whole thing. Just go watch the other one when we went out of town the first time. But I was mad. I'm like, no, girl, I'm not gonna give you no more gas money because now you're trying to play me. So I'm just like, you know what? To avoid that, I'm gonna just fill it up again. Let's just get there. I'm not trying to be petty. So I filled her tank up again. Mind you, when I filled her tank up again, she was like, oh, I'm gonna give that back to you. It was always, I'm gonna give it back to you. I'm gonna give that back to you when I go to the bank. I didn't get a chance to go to the bank before we left. So essentially she didn't have no cash, right? I want y'all to keep that in mind. And I had cash. I had cash in my card. But around this time, I like to keep a lot of cash. Nothing about to cut grass, Lord. Please don't. Fast forward, we get to May and Rainy dorm. I don't know if it was a dorm. It was given apartment. I'm gonna say apartment. We get to that little apartment situation. May opened the door and she was like, sister, oh my gosh, you made it safe, blah, blah, blah. Then she see me and she was like,
Oh, hey, I didn't know you was coming. Hey.
so I was like, hey, girl. Like, it was so fake. She could have done without saying nothing to me because it was so fake. Anyway, we walk in. I see Rainy. She like, hurry up, rushing to get dressed, packing her bags. So I'm like, okay, Rainy not going to be here for real because Nick really be lying. She be lying and she be telling a half story. So I wasn't too sure. So I'm glad that I don't got to sleep on the couch. Anyway, so it was a little party tonight. I don't know if it was like a Kappa thing or what, but it was a party and we was gonna go. So I'm getting ready. I changed my clothes. I like put this dress on, this little crop denim jacket, and I had a crossbody on because I had a dress. And usually I don't carry nothing, and I used to put my money in my bra and just hold my phone everywhere. I did bring my cash, my card, and my phone, and that was all that was in my crossbody. There was no way it could have got stolen because it's around me. Nobody could just yank it off me because if you yank it, I'm coming with it. So yeah, keep that in mind. Neek wore a dress too. So Neek asked, when we got to the party, she asked me to put her phone in my crossbody bag. Okay, so we at the party. Her phone, both our phones are in my bag. We dancing, we vibing to the music, whatever. So we doing our thing. And all of a sudden, the Kappas, they start to stroll. I don't know what you call it for real, whatever. They, when they walk up in that line doing their thing, then they do the little shimmy thing, whatever. So they starting to do that. They just starting out of nowhere. I ain't see them. So May is like,
Girl, get out the way. Back your little ass up. You ain't special.
y'all, I promise you, they just started strolling. She didn't even give me time to be in their way yet. I wasn't even in their way yet. She just wanted to say something to me. She really did not like me, y'all. Ever since, I think this what did it for her when we was at the mall one time and everybody was talking about body count or something. I was like,
no, I only been with one person. I'm not a hoe.
And I think that really got to her. But understand, girl, I was like, what, 19? I think I had just turned 19. And they were like 22 to 23. So, I mean, I guess to them, I kind of was a little childish maybe, but I didn't look at myself as being childish. Of course I didn't. I was 19. I thought I was grown, but looking back, I was really childish at 19. Honestly, I wasn't even trying to call her a thought, but from what I had been seeing, all the dudes that she was being with, like in a 2 to 3 day period, I'm like, that's a little, I was judging a little bit, but looking back, that wasn't none of my business, so I shouldn't even care. But she tried to play me like I just out here thotting and she ain't know nothing about me. But mind you, y'all, anyway, it's a long story. Just go watch the first video. Anyway, so yeah, that happened. Fast forward to the end of the party. We leaving. Mind you, May is nowhere to be found, but we going back to the room. And we need May because she has the key to the apartment so we can get in it. So Neek was like, I need to call May. Let me get your phone. So we standing around. I let her go into my purse. I'm not paying attention. I let her go into my purse and grab my phone. It was so quick that you would think that we in there. Anyway, she called May and she was like, hey, we need the key to get back in the apartment, blah, blah, this, that, or that. May's like, I'm at Derek room. I'm spending the night over here. Can you just come get it? And she was like, no, that's too far. Like, I'm kind of tipsy. Like, the apartment is up the street. Basically, the apartment was closer than Derek room. So Nick didn't really want to drive that far. May was like, all right, I'm gonna just bring Derek back to the room and y'all can just meet me at the room, whatever. So we basically had to wait for May to come to the room. So Nick was like, I'm hungry as fuck because we both kind of tipsy. Let's go get some food. So we went to Nasty Jack and a Crack. to go get some food. That's probably about the only thing open. So we went there. We get to Jack in the Box, and Nick is like, girl, can you pay for my food? Like, I don't have my money on me. Mind you, Nick had her phone, and you know, like back in the day, people used to put their like money in their card in the back of their phone case, and you could see it if they had a clear phone case. So I'm like, what you mean your card is in your phone case? And she was like, no, this card don't work. Remember I told you I had to go to the bank. I have to go so I can withdraw it with my information because my card don't work. And I was like, all right. Keep in mind, she said she don't got no cash, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. It's a little Jack in the Crack. At the most, her meal will be like, what, $7, $8? So I ordered my meal. I think I got 2 tacos, some fries, and a drink. Neek ordered her meal. I shit you not. Tell me why Neek get like a chicken sandwich meal, some stuffed jalapenos, some churros, and some tacos. I'm like, wait, Neek, who all this food for? Like, who, you finna eat all that? What's going on? The math ain't mathing. You one girl. So she was like, I'm gonna get some food for May. I'm gonna give it back to you though. Like, I'm gonna be basically paying for May food. So I was like, all right, cool. So I go up in my purse and I'm searching through my money, right? So I got cash. I had like a few wads of cash. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I had cash. My cash wasn't together in one wad. It was kind of everywhere because I had been thumbing through it or whatever, you know, buying little things. Like, we had went to the gas station and I bought some gum and some stuff like that. So my cash was kind of like spread out in my little crossbody bag. I take out all my cash and I'm thumbing through it to get the total for the food. I must have thumbed through my cash like 3 times and I was short $30. $30. So I'm like, nah, this ain't right. Like, I'm fumbling all through my bag, just like really looking for my money. And Nick was like, the lady said it's $18.72, like the total amount for the food. And I hear her, but I'm still just focused on looking for my money. She was like, it's $18.72. And I was like, oh, okay, my bad. I thumbed through my money again. Give her like $20 or something. And I'm just like looking for my money. I'm doing the most, causing a slick scene because I'm like, I'm short $30. I'm short $30. Like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? I'm talking to myself, talking out loud, and kind of talking to her. And she was like, oh, you gave me gas money. And I'm like, no, I know I gave you gas money. That's not a part of the money that I'm talking about. And she was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, okay. Of course, like, I am so sorry, but of course you gonna side eye the person you went. Trust me, I've been on the other side of the side eye when some money come up missing. I don't like to be around nobody when the money come up missing. But I understand why you side eyeing me because I'm here. But in my situation, that was a whole nother situation. Y'all could go watch that video too. I think it was called I Stole $1,200 from a Friend. And no, it wasn't a stimulus check, y'all, Lord. Because y'all swore it was a stimulus check. No. Naturally, I'm side-eyeing her because I had my crossbody on the whole time. My crossbody got a zipper and ain't nobody like reaching to my purse at this party. Like, I'll be real aware for the most part about shit like that. So I'm just like checking under the seat, seeing if I dropped it. She was like, girl, it's probably in the room. You probably just left it, didn't realize. So I'm like, oh, you maybe, you know, I took that for now because we about to go to the room so I could check. Anyway, fast forward. We get to the room. I'm looking for my money. I'm not like searching hard for it because I'm just like ready to take the L because anything could have happened, to be honest. Like, I wasn't fully blaming Neek at this point. Anything could have really happened. So yeah, I'm looking. I don't see it nowhere. I give up because first of all, I'm tipsy, I'm tired, and I'm hungry. So I just start eating my food, whatever. Neek is like out there talking to May and Derek, the dude, whatever. And then May and Derek go up in their room, whatever. And Neek come up in there. Long story short, we eat and we go to sleep. Next day, I'm naturally an early bird, so I get up early. You know, brush my teeth, take a shower, get ready, whatever. At least start getting ready. I go out in the kitchen. And what do I see on the counter, y'all? I see all the food that Neek bought May from Jack in the Crack. Just on the counter. It's been left out all night. So I'm like, oh no, she definitely gonna have to run me my money back because this is like, well, I don't care if it was $10 worth of wasted food. You gonna have to run that back. For sure now, because now ain't nobody eat it. Like, I don't know if she didn't eat it because I bought it. Like, I don't know, y'all. Maybe she was too drunk. I ain't even gonna say that. But it got wasted. It got wasted. And it got thrown in the trash. Anyway, I'm just on my phone. I'm texting Corey. I'm telling him like what the play is today because it's like another party that night and he was going to be there. So we basically text all day, letting each other know our moves and stuff until we see each other that night. So yeah, fast forward, everybody started waking up. Neek wake up. By that time, I was pretty much done. Like I had did my hair and everything like that. I didn't even wear makeup at this time. I don't know what I was doing. I probably was just putting on some eyeshadow, maybe a little concealer, some lip gloss. Yeah, it didn't take me that long to get ready. My hair took the longest. So I was pretty much ready. All I had to do was put my clothes on. So Neek get up, she hop in the shower, and I needed my little makeup bag to do my eyeshadow. Oh, eyeliner. I used to bust a wing eyeliner so sharp, so thick and pointy. Ooh, y'all. Anyway, I might have wore eyelashes. Yeah, I wore eyelashes that literally looked like my eyelashes. Defeated the purpose. But anyway, yeah. So I just need to finish putting them little touches on myself, and my makeup bag was in the bathroom with Neek. I knock on the door. She like, yeah, come in. I'm like, I need to get my makeup bag. She like, yeah, come in, whatever. So I go in. I'm just, y'all, I'm not trying to look at nobody naked. I'm not trying to see nothing I don't want to see. So I just hurry up. I try to pop in, grab my shit, and pop out. But when I pop in, I see Neek bra on the toilet with some money in like the cup of the bra, like the boob area of the bra. Like basically like if you had stuck some money in your bra, you took the bra off and the money, you know, just was in the cup area, you set it on the toilet. So I'm thinking like, I thought she had no money. I go over to the money and it's a 20 and a 10. Who missing $30? Me, that's who. I'm like, let me not work myself up. This $30 could be from anything. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm like, Neek, is this your money or is this my money that I lost? I lost $30 last night. She trying to act like she don't hear me. Girl, this bathroom is not that big. You hear me? She like, huh? I can't hear you, huh? Huh? Hold on, I'm about to get out. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna take my little money back because I'm almost sure that this is mine until you get out. I'm gonna take my little money back. So I get out the restroom and I'm putting on my lashes, you know, whatever, putting on the concealer, anything that I was doing in the room. I hear the shower stop. She must have like dried off, whatever. She was in there for a little moment. So finally she opened up the door and she just like, she don't say nothing to me at first. She just walking around the room as if she looking for something. So eventually she like, did you see some money when you went in the bathroom? And I was like, that $30? Yeah, I thought that was my $30 that I lost last night. And she was like, no. Oh shit, I said her name. She was like, no, May gave me that for gas money last night and blah blah blah. And I was like, when? Because we got separated from May, but me and Neek stayed together the whole time. I'm almost 100% sure that I would have seen May slide her $30, and that never happened. So I was like, I don't know. I'm thinking like, how convenient. How convenient that she gave you the exact amount of money that I lost the same night. Okay, I couldn't really prove it, and I had about like 2 or 3 more days out here with this girl. So I'm like, you know what? I'ma just swallow my little pride and give her the money back. Even though I know, y'all, I promise you, I was like 98% sure that that was my money. But I just couldn't prove it. Like, it's not like I put a little check mark in the corner of my bills to be like, nah, see, this is mine, you know? No, I didn't do that. So I gave her, how much did I give her back? I think I gave her the 20 back. And she was like, it was $30. And I was like, okay, I bought you and May's food last night. So, you know, what's up? And she was like, yeah, you're right. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. Fast forward, we leave, we get ready and we leave because we was going out to eat. I don't want to call it brunch because it was like a little burger and fish place or something, or not fish, seafood place. So yeah, we go out to eat and everything is cool. Me and May, we really didn't talk to each other. Oh, and Rainy came too, but did she ride with? Yeah, Rainy did ride with us. So yeah, we all eating whatever the whole time. It was a little bit awkward, but it was cool for the most part. It's time to pay. It's time to pay. They bring out the checks. Everybody check gets split. I'm avoiding making eye contact with Neek because I already know this fool. I don't got time for her like, can I borrow $5? No, I don't got time for that. So I'm just reading my check like, okay, no. On my phone, avoiding eye contact. I end up glancing up at Neek and she just looked so pitiful. Like, you know, she looked like she was about to spend her last. She looked like it. So I don't know how much her food was. It must have been like 25 or something, because she only did ask, she ended up asking May for $5. So she only asked for $5. She was like, May, I got this 20, you know, blah, 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 whatever. So May, I peeped that if May just gave her $30 last night, we ain't stopped at no gas station, so May gonna think that you still got this $30. Why wasn't May like, I just gave you $30 last night, like where's the $30? You know? But May was like, okay, cool, like whatever, and paid her bill, and Neek gave her the money back. Or not even back, Neek gave her my money, I feel like. I peeped that and I was just like, that the math ain't mathing. It never is with Neek. It really never is. She one of the people that talk too much and like you'll catch her in a lie. And that's what happened. Because you could have said, I don't even know, girl. I don't know what that girl could have said, but she could have said she got that $30 from anywhere. Nah, I wouldn't have believed it because it was too much of a coincidence. I lost $30 and you all of a sudden got $30. She must have thought I ain't count my cash, y'all. I kept a mental note and I subtract in my brain how much cash I got. She must have thought I was Dixie or dumb or something. Anyway, fast forward, we stop at the gas station. Neek said she don't have no cash or nothing. I don't know what she gonna use to get gas with now. So yeah, we stop at the gas station for her to get gas. I go in, I get out of the car, I go in to get me an icy because I had bought a bottle. Yeah, I had bought a bottle. It was a bottle of Crown. It wasn't the personal size. It was like the bigger size, but not the biggest size. So yeah, we go up in there, I get me an icy. Y'all, that icy was all over $1 for a large ass large. $1. I was shook. While I'm up in there filling up my icy cup, here come Neek coming in, and she find me and she was like, Tati, can you please put $10 in my car? Like, can you give me $10? That's all I need, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking like, girl, I thought you paid your bills and your bills was paid.
My bills are paid.
I thought they was paid. Okay, because I remember vaguely you telling me in the tattoo shop,
Girl, I'm good. Like, well, I'm good.
what happened? What happened? I'm like, oh my God, y'all. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm just like, I don't want to make it a big deal again. So I'm like, okay, I give her the $10 because at the end of the day, she is driving everybody around. So I'm like, all right, whatever, it's $10. So I see her pull out like $20 maybe. Come to find out, she asked Rainy for some gas money too. So she ended up having like a little over 20, maybe 25 or something. I don't know how much. I think Rainy gave her 15 or something. I don't know. So yeah, whatever. I get my IC, pay for it, everything like that. I'm going back outside. She pumping the gas. I hear her on the phone with Keith, like, Keith, but I just need this amount. Like, can I come get it? Like, when can I come get it? Where are you? I'm about to come over there, blah, blah, blah. So he was just like, yeah, I don't know what he was saying, but I guess he said yeah in a little bit. So she was like, how long? I get in the car because I'm like, oh, okay, like it's starting to add up. I don't think Neek got no money again because she asking Keith, and Keith be barely having it. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. What's the dude name? Jonathan. While we waiting, May like take me by Jonathan's house because I guess she had a D appointment, and Neek is like, how far do Jonathan live? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. It was probably like 15 minutes away. So Neek was like, all right. So we take her by Jonathan's house. We all go up in there, but we don't want to stay. So May was like, y'all could just come back later and blah, blah, blah. So that's what we do. We end up leaving. We still waiting around for Keith. Keith finally called. We go by Keith's house again. It's still dirty. It's still dirty. Like, it had been a little over a month, Keith. You ain't cleaned up yet? You ain't cleaned up yet? Go watch the first video if you don't know what I'm talking about. Keith's house was a dirty, okay? I'm talking about whatever, roaches and all. And he just act like, shit, you know what? The roaches probably lived there. Because he was just acting like he ain't even see them. This time, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go in. Let me sit in the car. Rainy go in. I think she go in, but then she end up like standing outside on the phone or whatever. So yeah, I'm like, let me sit in the car. She go up in there. I guess she finessed Keith out of about $200. I think it was $200. I don't remember if it was $150 or $200. It was somewhere around the $200 mark, which he could have gave me to pay me back. But you know what? I wasn't even tripping no more. So yeah, I'm just thinking like, as long as he give her something to where she don't have to keep asking nobody for money no more, that's cool. Fast forward to that night, you know, it's that party going on. So Rainy come back to her room. I guess she had to get like another outfit or something. So she over there, a few of Rainy friends over there, and some of May friends over there. They all really had the same friends. I mean, they both really had the same friends. We all pre-gaming, drinking. I think they came ready. I think about one girl had to do her makeup and the other girl had to do her hair because I let her use my wand. So yeah, we all drinking, having fun, whatever. And all of a sudden I start seeing a bottle of Crown get passed around. And it was like, how much did I drink earlier? I had some, but I didn't really drink that much. Mind you, was like 8 girls up in here. Let me think. May, Rainy, Neek, me. Yeah, it was about 8 girls up in there. First of all, I'm not thinking it's my bottle because they all pretty much grown. They could go to the store and get their own bottle. And me, I'm not like, I don't have my bottle. It's put up in my bag because I still got my big icy that I was sipping on from earlier that I had put in the freezer. So, because it melted and I needed it to refreeze so I could continue sipping on it. So, I'm sipping on that while I'm getting ready. And I see a bottle getting passed around, whatever. So, I'm like, you know, is that my bottle? That looked like my bottle. So, I go to my bag just to see. And I see that my bottle is not there. And y'all, nobody else took my bottle out of my bag but Neek. So I go to Neek, I pull her aside and I'm like, Neek, did you like take my bottle out of my bag or whatever? And she was like, oh yeah, girl, I thought you didn't mind, like if I got some, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I must have left it on the counter and they must have thought it was like mine or May's bottle. And I was like, yeah, I don't mind sharing, but just like make sure it's some left for me. Like my bottle is almost gone. By the time I realized my bottle had like about 2-3 shots left in it, if that, like they downed that shit. We was lit. Well, they was lit. I mean, I was lit too, but like, damn, I wanted some more, okay? So she was like, oh, my bad. Like, I really didn't try to do that on purpose. I didn't realize that I left it on the counter, blah, blah, this, that. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So she was like, hey, y'all, let me see the bottle. Let me see the bottle. Like, don't drink it all. Leave some for Tati and blah, blah, blah. Because that's her bottle. And May was like,
I know you ain't complaining about no little bottle of Crown.
y'all. I told y'all, May used to talk to me like she was Ronnie from the Players Club, and I was Ebony. I told y'all she used to talk to me like that. I'm like, girl, this is my damn bottle. Did you chip in? You didn't put in on this, man.
You didn't put in on this, man.
What the fuck are you mad for? And it's not like I was mad. It was just like, save me some. Okay, I don't mind sharing, but don't drink it all. That was a big bottle. Why y'all really going in on it like that? I mean, you know, it wasn't the point that it was actually drinking it. It was the point just like, save me a little bit, please. And let me know when you touching my stuff out of my bag that I put up. It's not like I was being stingy. I mean, I would have bought the bottle out if people was like, you know, where to lick at? I got some liquor, you know, but I would have got mine first to make sure that I got lit like how I wanted to. That's my point. And I don't feel like I had to explain that to nobody. So yeah, May say that. And I'm like, what? Me and Neek say something at the same time. I'm like, what? And Neek was like, that's her personal bottle, this, and that. And May, she did not care. She was just like,
well, it's gone now. Grow up. It's gone now. So what the fuck you gonna do?
You know, there's nothing we could do. So the other girls was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know, girl, my bad, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. But I'm thinking to myself, it's the principle. And I'm not even tripping on them. I'm really like, Neek, why did you go in my bag and take my stuff? That's a reason, girl. You just contributing to you contributing to my thoughts of you stealing from me. Why would you go in my bag? You know, so this one girl was like, girl, I got some wine. I know it's not liquor, but I got some wine until we get to the party and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, thank you, girl, whatever. I started drinking the wine, get lit off of wine. Y'all know when you mix wine and liquor, oh my God, it's always a no. So anyway, fast forward, we at a party. Really, when we get there, everybody pretty much split up, go their own separate way, because you know the other girls, they go to that school, so they know a lot of people at that school and they go to their friends and stuff. So we get there, I'm still with Neek. May is like lingering in the vicinity, and then eventually she leave. So I'm dancing, you know, doing a little light twerk vibe and whatever. Then all of a sudden this dude started dancing with me, and y'all already know how college parties are. Dudes want to pick you up, they want to push you on the ground, grind on you. So this dude, he started picking me up, of course, because I'm little. I don't know why, because I'm little. Everybody feel like they could just pick me up, toss me in the air, flip me around, and throw it upside down. Bruh, I would like my feet to stay on the floor, please. Stop trying to pick me. I'm not a little rag doll. Stop trying to pick me up and toss me in the air. Shit. So the dude was picking me up, and then he was a big dude. He picked me up. I don't know how to explain it, but basically my legs was like in his face. Like, you know, my legs was around his shoulders, and I'm in the air. So yeah, he was like reenacting when you go down on somebody, you know, head or whatever. He was reenacting that, and I was like, oh my God, I'm just in the air. I'm pretty sure like the whole party, well, not the whole party, but a lot of people was looking at me. So I was like, oh my God, stop. Like, you know, whatever. But he not listening. He's still doing the same thing. And anyway, so yeah, then he eventually put me down or whatever, and we keep dancing just like for a little second. After he put me down, like I go outside to find Neek after we finish dancing. So I'm outside, y'all. All of a sudden, this girl come up behind me. This girl is like,
so you the little Candace bitch that's fucking Walter.
I was like, what? Who is Walter? She was like,
bitch, I see you Candace, huh? I see you around campus all the time. You fucking Walter? Are you fucking Walter?
Mind y'all, I don't know who Walter is. I don't know how she could possibly see me around campus all the time. I did not go to that school. This is a classic case of mistaken identity, and I don't know how. I don't know how, because if you really keeping tabs on a girl that's messing with your man, you would know that she ain't me. I just met Walter 2 seconds ago. And matter of fact, at this time, I didn't even know Walter was the dude that I was dancing with. So we going back and forth, and I'm like, I'm not Candace. Like, who is Walter? So I'm like, who is Walter? And one of her friends was like,
the nigga you was just dancing with.
And I was like, all right, bitch. Cause you here, I need you boop, 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 here. Cause I ain't know that. Shit. No, because they really thought that I was Candace. Who is Candace? Let me see a picture of Candace. I'm like, if there's a girl literally walking around this campus with my face, I need to see her. Let me see what she look like. So I'm like, who is Candace? Like, do you have a picture of her? And she was like,
bitch, don't play dumb. You Candace, da-da-this.
We're going back and forth. Neek and May walk up, and Neek is like, what happened? Like, what's going on or whatever? And she was like,
this don't got shit to do with you. This bitch is fucking my nigga and blah, blah, blah.
Everybody is yelling. Everybody is yelling. I see May just watching. May is like eyeing me down like, yeah, I knew it. Type shit. No, she know damn well I don't go to the school, but I just don't like the look that she was giving me. So Neek was like, we don't go here. Like, us two, we do not go here. We're from Houston. We're out of town. And she was like,
bitch, I see her around campus all the time.
And I was like, what the fuck? Y'all, I promise you I could have damn fainted. Cause who? How? This is how I know, like, either you giving delusional, you drunk, or you just making shit up. Cause you just saw me dancing with Walter. And I think it's number 3. Actually, all of the above. But more so number 3. Tell me why me, Neek, this girl, and like 2-3 other of her friends, like she was forming a little crowd around her. So a crowd was forming around all of us, really. And y'all, off to the side, I hear May like,
whoop ass, whoop ass.
And I know she was talking about me. I was like, this fake ass bitch. I didn't even have time to react to May because I was just going back and forth with this girl. Neek ended up pulling me back inside, and they like attempt to follow me, but I guess she gets stopped by the dude that I was dancing with, aka Walter, and they start arguing, they start going in, whatever. So I'm like, what the fuck? Who is Candace? Like, me and Neek just talking about it, and I'm like, what's happening? Like, I don't even go here, you know, going back and forth, whatever. So then out of nowhere, I hear like, I'm barking, bitch. I don't know. I want to say it was barking because that's what the cute dogs do. I hear something, you know, they making their little entrance and they doing their little line stroll thing. I don't know if they call it strolling or what, but they doing that little thing when they barking and they tongues out and all that stuff. Y'all, so yeah, whatever. I'm like, let me get the fuck out the way because I ain't trying to mess up no line or nothing. Let me just let them do what they do. And then I see Corey in the line. I'm like, oh, that's my man right there. Nah, whatever. I see Corey and I get real happy, right? So yeah, after he do his little thing, we together the whole time after the party. It was really kind of like me, him, and Neek, and then Neek kind of see this dude. I don't know. Yeah, because Neek knew people that went to that school because she visited a lot. So she see a dude that she used to talk to or whatever. So she go over there with him. So it's just me and Corey for the rest of the party, right? In my head, so yeah, I was like, after he finished doing what he was doing, I was like, how long have you been here? Because I was trying to see if he saw me getting into it with that girl or seeing anything, because that's embarrassing. Like, I don't want him to think I'm drama filled or nothing. I just met him and he seems real nice. He seemed like he not into the drama and nothing like that, which he wasn't. So I was like, I don't want him to think that I'm like that, you know? So he was like, nah, I just got here and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, cool. I don't think he's seen it. I hope he didn't see it. Anyway, so I went back to Corey room that night, right? Should I make that a separate little story time? It could be, but it don't deserve its own little story time. I might add it to the membership, but I don't want to take away from the story by talking about that. But basically, I went back to his room and we spent the night or whatever. I don't know if he drove me. I think if he drove me back to his room, because yeah, I'm almost sure Nick didn't. We might have rode with one of his roommates back to their room. That's what happened. Because I don't think he had a car. So yeah, we went back to his room. Basically, we tried to do. Let me tell you, we couldn't do because first of all, both of us, we didn't want to do it without a, can I say condom? I'm gonna just say it. We didn't want to do it without a condom. And when he realized that he didn't have any, I'm so glad that he didn't, because I feel like we both really wanted to. But when he realized that he didn't have any, none of his roommates was home. Like the roommate that dropped us off, he had left again. So, and I think they all had locked their doors or something. He couldn't get up into their room to see if they had some. So we just ended up falling asleep, cuddling or whatever. And it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I did want it to happen. But I was like, you know what? I like him even more now because he's responsible, he's respectful, and he didn't like try to force it. And I really like that. I fumbled the bag. I fumbled the man. The next morning, Neek called me and she was like, where you at? And I was like, I'm at Corey Place. She had picked me up from Corey Place before. And she was like, okay, you need me to come get you? You want me to come get you? And I was like, yeah. She was like, all right, I'm gonna need $10 in gas though. Thinking like, didn't Keith just give you $150, $200? See, now you playing on my top. Now you really playing with me. For real, you need $10? I was like, I'm thinking like, for real, really? Because I wouldn't even do her like that. Because mind you, I have drove her around and I never asked her for a single cent. But this was like years later. So I'm like, okay, fine. You know what? She is driving out the way to come pick me up. So the least I can do is give her $10. But I'm like, bruh. Y'all, my fast ass, I was technically grown. You know, I was 19. I thought I was grown. I wasn't grown. So when I leave, I was like, he was like, you coming back tonight? And I was like, I can. You gonna have condoms? Y'all, at this time, when I tell y'all I hadn't had D in like a year and some change. So you gonna have the condoms? No, I'm gonna be back. But I didn't end up going back. Damn. Actually, I did end up going back, but we didn't have time because we was actually leaving.
Look at it now.
Why do kids take their hair out of the hairstyle that you put their hair? Why you took your hair down? You look real cute though. But why you take your hair down?
I was trying to get a rubber band and put on my belly.
This girl be taking a rubber band out her head and tying it on her shirt. Where you get that from? You will never wear a crop top. Not in this lifetime, not in the next. As long as I'm your mama, you ain't wearing no crop top. I want to say her family reunion was that same day, yeah. And I don't think I was going to be able to come back that night. But I told him, I'll probably come back the next day because we was leaving that night, like tomorrow night, basically. So the family reunion, I'm not really finna put up in this video because that could be its own video. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to actually add that to the membership too. But if you don't have the membership, you're not really going to be missing nothing. It was a weird day. And this contributed to why I thought May and Neek was not sisters, but yeah. So yeah, y'all, the rest of this trip, it wasn't really more so about Neek not having money no more because she did have that 150, but it was crazy, but it was a lot. It was a lot. I'm gonna pretty much sum it up because yeah, Neek, she wasn't necessarily broke no more. She was still asking me for money. I'm gonna get there, but yeah, she had that 150, 200. So the rest of this trip, I see Corey one more time. He made me some food. I can't remember what he made me. He made me some food again. That boy could cook. One thing about it, he could cook. The same night. So yeah, after the reunion and I see Corey, we leaving that night. It's like the next day and we leaving that night. So we go by these dudes' house, Jason. We go by Jason's house because he had a D appointment and oh shit. I keep saying her name. Anyway, May had a D appointment. So Neek took I keep saying that girl name. Neek took May over to Jason's house and we had to wait there because after her D appointment, we was going to get on the road because May was coming back to Houston with us to stay with Neek for a little second. So we at Jason's little apartment situation. You know, it's like a college apartment where you got like the 4 roommates in the 4 different rooms and y'all share the common area. And so May dude friends was there and Neek is on one couch and I'm on the other couch and the dude first, they was just like lingering in the area or whatever, because like, y'all go in y'all room. We're not here for y'all. We here to get some sleep while we wait on May. So like, what the fuck? May must have told these guy friends that she didn't like me or something, because they were like antagonizing me. They didn't know me from nowhere. Deleted this part on accident. Let me sum it up for y'all. Okay, so when Neek was trying to fall asleep on the couch, she on a longer couch and I'm on a short couch. So both of the dudes was sitting on her couch. One was sitting by her and one was sitting on the edge of the couch, on the arm of the couch. One of the dudes was trying to feel her, but like they was all touching her, and she had to get up and like physically smack and punch them in the arm and tell them to leave her the F alone and stuff like that. So they stopped messing with her. I didn't do none of that. So I don't know what they thought. I guess they thought that they could just keep messing with me because I wasn't getting physical or like saying it with my chest. But that don't mean that I don't mean it. Like, I'm just not finna go off on you because I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? One of them was on the couch with Neek, and then the other one was just like sitting on the arm of the couch. I'm gonna pretty much sum this part up. I'll probably get into details on the membership. But y'all, just know that one of them spit on me while I was trying to fall asleep, y'all, and I was so exhausted, I didn't even want to fall asleep. So one of them spit on me, and then the other one literally put his sack on my forehead. No lies, no lies. This boy put his balls on my forehead and was laughing like, yeah, I teabagged that hoe. I felt it. I jumped up immediately. By that time, he had already put his nuts back in his pants. And then I was like, what the fuck are y'all doing? What are you doing? Like, what was that? And blah, blah, blah. He was like, what are you talking about? What is this girl talking about? When y'all leaving? What are you talking about? So I was like, bruh, what are you doing? Like, what the fuck? I sit up because I no longer feel comfortable laying down. So now I gotta be up, and I start texting Corey and I'm telling him like all this shit. So yeah, he was like, man, I teabagged that hoe. I teabagged that hoe. And I was like, what? So I'm like, Neek, wake up, I'm ready to go. Neek, wake up, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, that's when I start causing a scene. I got mad as fuck. No, Neek, wake the fuck up. No. So May end up coming out the room. Her dude end up coming out the room. I'm yelling, I'm going off. And the dude was like, get this bitch out of here. Get this bitch out of here. And I'm like, let's go then. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Blah, blah, blah. So May is like, no, I'm tired. I don't feel like driving tonight. And we're going to leave early ass in the morning. Y'all just relax and blah, blah, blah. Why don't y'all go to y'all rooms and let them sleep on the couch? I was like, no, I don't feel comfortable sleeping here. Like, let's go. And she was like,
Stop being dramatic, girl. Grow up and stop being dramatic.
I was like, May, he put his neck on my forehead. And she was like, girl, they would not do that. No, he didn't. They would not do that. Bitch, I know what nuts feel like. And I know what they feel like on my forehead. That didn't sound right. Oh, no, for real though, like that feeling, no other thing could have gave you that feeling on your forehead. Like, I'm trying to think what else could have gave you that feeling on your forehead. Like, no other body part. I know what he did. So another thing I forgot to mention is both the dudes that was messing with me and Neek, they were both Qs. And that's the same fraternity that Corey in. That's also why I was texting Corey to see if he knew them. But Corey was like, nah. Then after they did what they did, they started saying stuff like, girl, you would never make it in college. Don't even think about joining no sorority. Your ass ain't gonna make it. Trying to act like it was like a hazing joke. Boy, I don't go to this college. I'm not in no sorority or fraternity. Why are you trying to slick haze me? It's not funny. I know what he did. Long story short, they ended up going to their separate rooms. It's about, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning at this point. I try to stay up all night. I'm texting Corey. He was texting me all night. I'm so glad he was up. I don't know why he was up, but I'm glad he was. We was texting all night until somehow I fell asleep. Y'all, I fell asleep. I was sitting up on the couch in a corner with a blanket on, just fell asleep like this, wrapped in a blanket like this. I woke up like this. I was like, you wake up groggy, like, where the hell am I? Like, that's how I woke up. And I was like, why are we still here, bro? Why are we still here? Woke up at probably like 7 o'clock. We didn't leave till 9 a.m. Damn, I keep saying that girl name. Basically, we spent the night at May's Sneaky Link house. But I was like, I can't stand this hoe's fucking thought, this and that, whatever. Honestly, I don't even think thought was a word back then. So I was just probably calling her all type of hoes. And I couldn't stand her because she always came for my neck and I did not know why. So yeah, pissed, could not even sum up the words to begin to explain. I was like, Corey, where you at? Y'all, I don't know why I always thought like Corey was supposed to come to my rescue just like last time. I'm like, where you at? Come pick me up. Can you pick me up? No, he ain't got no car. Where y'all roommates at? So I'm like, where you at? I really want to go over there. Let me come over there for the night and blah, blah, blah. Because I just knew that we was going to end up spending the night over there. Even though she was like, let me get some dick. We can leave tonight. No. All because she was riding back with us. We had to leave in the morning and I had to spend the night in this place. It was so annoying, y'all. Then on the way back, Neek had the nerve to ask me again to fill up her tank. This time I'm like, no. May, how about May fill up the tank? Because I said no because I knew right then and there I was never going out of town with Neek again. Ever. I feel like I tried to be patient the whole entire trip, but now you really playing with me. Because first of all, I already feel like you stole from me. Then I gassed us up twice on the way here. You stole from me. You drunk all my liquor. I gassed you up again. I gassed you up again. Even after Keith gave you the money that he was supposed to pay me, he gave it to you again. No, y'all, what would y'all do? Let me know what would y'all have done. Because I don't like making people feel some type of way, but it comes to a point where if you keep letting people play you and walk all over you and play in your face, they gonna keep doing it. Because people only do what you allow. So I was like, no, I'm not giving you no more gas money. And I felt like such a bitch, but I was like, she can't keep playing in my face like this. I wanted to keep my distance. I knew back when we got back to Houston, I wanted to keep my distance from her anyway. Like I wanted to just like fall back a little bit because another trip from hell. But when we was there, when May was there, Neek didn't talk to me none. Like, yeah. My brother actually ended up telling me that Neek tried to get money out of her, tried to get him to like fully fix her car and all kinds of stuff. And he was like,
hey man, I just wanted some ass. You know, I wasn't finna, she thought I was finna be her sugar daddy. I wasn't finna do all that shit, this and that.
And I'm like, child. Surprisingly, this ain't the last time that I actually saw Neek. I actually saw May another time after this. This was years later though. I hung out with both of them one last time and I was like, nope, this is why I stopped years ago. Girl, don't ever, if you stop messing with somebody years back, don't ever like spin the block and give them another chance or the benefit of the doubt, because I promise you 9 times out of 10 they didn't change. And though it happened years later, I would hate for me to like see somebody I knew years ago and for them to think that I'm still that same person. But in this case, Neek and May, they were still them same 2 people. They were still, no. So yeah, that's actually another story time that I could tell about them, because it got weird. And that's the story time I was talking about on why I don't think they sisters for real. But then again, some sisters like to get down together. So y'all let me know. Do it sound like they was really sisters, or was Willie Earl Jenkins, or did I say Willie Mae Jenkins? I don't know. Them Willies back in the day, they probably was dropping little seeds everywhere. Who knows? Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much the video. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up on your way out. I feel so naked without nails, but leave a comment and hit that subscribe button. And make sure your bell notifications is on. If you want the extra tea, join the membership. There's 3 tiers. Read them all before you join. Also, join from a laptop or a computer. Y'all know the vibes. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here, tuning in for this tea. Y'all already know I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Okay, bye. Oh man, it didn't happen. Corey, if you're watching, no, I'm not gonna do it. I hope you're happy in your marriage. And that could have been us. But I hope you happy. Your wife, she is beautiful. No, for real though. Corey's wife is really beautiful. I hope he happy. This was like so long ago. I was a teenager. He was probably 21 or something. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, the clasp. Oh my gosh. I'm not fucking with acrylic nails no more. I'm lying. Why even tell that lie like that? Oh my God. She's a liar. Just kidding. I'm in love. Ooh, I should have got one with my name on it. Next time I'm getting one with my name on it. Ooh, so cute. Child. It's gonna be some mess. And yeah, let's get into this video. Yeah, you little lock popper now. What's up?
Someone. You put back on Super Saiyan for me.
You're on Super Saiyan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put back on.
Right now?
Yeah.
Did you finish eating?
Not yet.
No?
But I'm almost done.
You almost done? You almost done?
Yeah.
You're so cute. Alright, I'll put it on for you. What's that?
Let me show everybody that I have an outie.
You got the outie? You got the outie?
Pick me up.
Nope, just your finger.
No, Mom.
And she got an ouchie on the middle finger of all places.
No, but I want them to see my beautiful face at house.
You're beautiful. I tell them you're beautiful all the time. They're just gonna have to trust me. Y'all already know Bourbon Street Daiquiri was my thing. That was my spot. So y'all, I didn't feel safe to the point where I really like slept in my jeans and stuff. Like, I don't know. I just, y'all, I'm so paranoid. I do not want to have on like no shorts, or because I bought shorts and stuff to sleep in, but I didn't feel safe. So I was like, I'm sleeping in my clothes, get up, take a shower, and I'm gonna sleep in my clothes every single day unless I wear a dress. Then I'm gonna put my pants under it. Y'all, I did the most. I did not feel safe because there was too many dudes in and out. So yeah, she was like, yeah, we're gonna show her room. We're gonna share her room and blah, blah, blah. Don't judge me. Judge your mammy. It's like they cut grass every single day. For what? For what? Shit. So fast forward, we get to May and Ray Dorney, right? Dorney? What?
I got the food to the
Cha.
Okay, but banana.
So I was like, listen, you know what I'm saying? I like him. Listen, I was just trying to, okay, I was grown. I liked him. We've been talking for a month. It didn't go down because something silly is coming down before I leave. That's my thought process, but it didn't go down. It never went down. Y'all, it was this close. All right, membership, y'all. Okay. I was shook. I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind driving 6 hours for this $1 icy. Y'all, ices is $3 for a small. Y'all bought a $3 icy yesterday. Matter of fact, let me show y'all how big that icy was. Nyla, bring me your icy. I hear her opening the freezer. My baby be on it. I be like, Nyla, bring me something. I hear them little pitter patter feet. Look, that was so fast. Yo, icy, that's in the freezer.
Oh.
Yeah, bring it here. Let me see it.
Okay.
Okay. Where's the top? Where's the top? All right. Yo, tell me why this icy was $3 yesterday and it's in a Starbucks cup. Granted, I got it from Target, but they used to have the large Target cup and the icy used to be $2.26. $2, but now this is $3. That's inflation for your ass. Okay? Because the icy that I got in Louisiana, it was $1 and it was like double this. Probably double and a half this. $3. And it ain't even a Target cup. They ran over to Starbucks right quick to get these little Starbucks cup, and it was like, you know what? We finna charge them $3 for this little ass shit. Here you go, boo.
Thank you, Mommy.
You welcome, boo. You're gonna have to set that out because it's real frozen. You're gonna have to put it in the fridge and like wait 30 minutes. Okay?
How about if it's set out, would that one still release?
Pay what you owe.